cooking. Okay, half a cup of parsley. You don't have to use parsley, but I do. A quarter cup, excuse me. So you should have a measuring cup like this. The 2 is a quarter cup. And then the breadcrumbs, which is a full cup, which is 8 ounces. And then the egg.
Is this the recipe you used back when you were catering?
No. There we started with 50 pounds of meat.
You said the recipe, not the quantity.
Oh, yeah.
Start with
Actually, on certain things, like when we made sweet and sour meatballs, we didn't put onions in.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much that's,
Yeah. What about the meat? Is it better if it's lean or not? Or fatty's better?
if it's a little bit fatty because it'll the runoff there when you cook. I mean, when you grill, you're better off with just a little bit of fat, but when you're going to bake it, it's different.
How many portions would this basic recipe be?
This one here,
Yes.
you're going to get, I think, 22 meatballs, but this is the size meatball
Okay.
scoop that I
Right.
use.
Right.
You can use, if you want more, and
This is smaller.
you can use this.
Right, that would be.
Okay? Some people just pull it out like this, and they
Wing it.
wing it. So if one meatball like this, and the other one's like that, you know,
That's why our
depending how your
hamburgers
hands is. Okay. Try to incorporate everything, all the breadcrumbs, and then we are ready to roll. You don't want to overwork the meat, just enough so you have all the ingredients within. And that's the meat, that's the mix. Now,
Mr. Strauss, I have a question.
yes,
If you wanted not to use meat, regular chopped meat or...
you can use turkey, you can use anything that's ground.
Is it the same recipe?
Yes.
Same
Yes.
cook time?
Pan cook time. Okay. Now what we do, let me wash my hands on this. What you want to do is have a little oil once in a while because when you scoop, it might stick. Now to make meatballs, the scoop was on, but if you want to make meatloaf, you get a pan like this, right? And then when you want to check it, there are two types of thermometers. This one you can leave in the oven while the whole thing is cooking, and you'll see that the temperature is there. You want to get 165, 170, so it's fully cooked. If you want to check periodically, because you can't leave this in. And then put it in, watch how it goes, and then you take it out. Okay, that's meatloaf.
So would you oil the pan before you put it in?
Yes, I also use, my daughter, who's a health nut, says you shouldn't be cooking so much on aluminum, so we use parchment paper, exactly.
Now they say there's chemicals in the paper.
There's chemicals in everything.
Yeah,
There's
right.
chemicals here.
Aren't we chemicals? Aren't we chemicals?
Is the purpose of the paper to prevent it from sticking to the pan?
Right, not sticky.
Sticking to the
Yeah.
aluminum.
This just so you don't cook on the pan, okay? Want an even size.
That's big,
These are big meatballs, that's why it takes 20 minutes to cook.
bigger meat.
You want to keep it even. No,
No, because it's not flowing.
don't worry about it. We're gonna be just like TV. We're gonna put this in and poof, we have ready-made meatballs already.
You have it half cooked already?
Fully cooked,
Then come to Martha Stewart.
right,
Well, you said the cook time here is 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, 20.
So if it goes 21, don't worry, it won't kill it.
And the meatball temperature that you want to test it at? Or
Don't
there's
have
just-
to.
There's no testing?
There's no testing, I mean, 20, 21 minutes, cut it in half, you'll see it's fully cooked.
Because it's small.
Right.
Small balls.
Do you have to turn them? Or you just-
Nope, you put them in, and then you take them out, they're cooked, as you'll see in a few minutes. Okay. Marty Stewart, right.
Except this one didn't go to jail.
Yet,
Yeah.
How do you know?
murder is,
I don't think it needs 10 minutes.
do what you want, you're the sous chef. Do what Phil did, throw it against the wall, see if it sticks.
That's what we were told.
When we wanted to impress somebody in the kitchen at work, we'd throw it up against the ventilating system because it was made of stainless steel. And you didn't want to eat it, but you could see if it stuck, that means it was done. Okay. Let's start with this.
What you should be doing now is telling them stories about, your business and cooking and all that. But it's hard, I know, to
Fill
do
in,
things that
fill in.
work.
What did you
Yeah.
make for a wedding?
No, I would find it
We,
interesting.
we,
400 people, how many
put it this way, we didn't count for that. We would just fill sheet pans,
Right.
cook them, take it off, put it in the sauce, and there it is.
Got
Because you'll never get rid of all your meatballs, because there are better things on there.
Yes. So no war stories?
At carving station.
Oh, I can tell you about Pesach. We started Pesach Hanukkah time,
Right.
right? And what we did was, the first month, all we did was matzo balls and chicken soup. We made 150,000 matzo balls, right? Everything was hand scooped, packed, sixes into the boxes, into the commercial freezing in Brooklyn. And we would send, roughly speaking, 9,000 gallons of chicken soup in the 3.5 gallon white buckets. So there'd be 60 on a, what do you call it, a skid. And then, would anybody like to roll a meatball? It's very simple. Just cup your hands. I see I have no takers, okay. And it comes out right.
You want me to do it?
Go ahead, take one.
You want my hand?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, that's so-
It's all dirty
Oh,
from money
That doesn't
now.
work so good, this is the better stuff.
Make sure you leave me one or two.
Oh, you, don't worry.
You'll leave, okay.
They're in the oven already, they're done.
Poof.
I thought you were gonna cook them with the flat side so they don't roll off the tray.
Yeah, that's what I thought. when
No,
you
they
did
don't
that.
fall
I
off.
said
They
that's
don't.
why.
I guarantee you, they do not
Gonna
fall
roll
off the
off, I
tray.
know. Just a joke.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why.
Don't
But
have
you're a cook, you
Yeah,
know.
Don's on the way.
He's like, what do you call those people that you send in that really know what
Yeah,
they're talking
why
about?
roll?
The kibitzer.
Good?
There you go, perfect. It's round too, better than mine.
Maybe I'm a better cook than you are.
I'm sure you are. I am sure you are.
Laying down the gauntlet.
Hey, I'm the second cook in a one-cook kitchen.
So what were your disasters?
There were no real cooking disasters. I mean, the biggest for Pesach, we had one company that wanted non-gebruchts matzo ball, so it was made with potato starch. Tastes like the north end of a horse going south.
We could make potato starch.
Tell him how you burnt your face.
Yeah,
Burnt his what?
His face.
I had the
Is that
oven.
why he wears a
I was
beard?
gonna say, is that why there's a beard?
The beard saved me, according to the fire department.
Really?
Yeah, I had.
I thought the beard would be worse.
No, no, it protects the
Catch
skin.
fire. I thought it would also catch fire.
Happened twice, not once, but twice, because our ovens
Must
were
have been
so.
oil.
No, it wasn't. It was just, there was a faulty connection with the gas coming in. So
So
we,
throw it up.
yeah, that was fixed. Got a new oven after the second time. And, yeah, we had guests in the kitchen once in a blue moon. Would have to go, I went out to a couple of girls' schools, show them how to carve a turkey for Thanksgiving. And, which is very simple.
Guess we'll have to include.
Are you still trained or did you have a mentor?
The question was,
What?
are you self-taught or?
Self-taught. When we first opened up, it was 3 months before Pesach, and our first chef was the sous chef from Grossinger's. And every time I'd walk over to him, he'd kind of put me between him and what he was doing, and then he said to me, "If you know my secrets, you don't need me." So I learned quickly to stand on the other side, of the kitchen, and I could make my notes, and he wouldn't see I was doing it.
He felt threatened by you.
That's it. Okay, open up.
That's when my dad went to be a baker.
Good job, Alan.
Thank you.
You get a participation award.
Did you mark which one?
Okay, 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and we're ready. In the meantime, like magic, like on TV. And this is what we will eat. Combine. Here we go. Should be hot. This is the meatloaf.
That's hot. Steam coming
Okay.
off.
Watch. Put the drain on there. No, don't put it on the microwave. Get me a pan from the window.
chef has an assistant, right?
It's the sous chef.
I'm deathly afraid of burning myself. Morty doesn't care because I think he has no feeling left.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that you drop pasta over the side. Because I would,
How would
Joyce
you do it?
the same way, and Joyce would be saying, can't you just like get it into the pan and then it's warm? And, you know.
Yeah. I noticed you didn't rinse the pasta. You don't
Don't
rinse-
have to. Because if you rinse it, it'll cool off.
Right.
All right, give me a.
What do you want?
The bottom of this, we can put the hot spaghetti on the table. Okay, and one for each of the. Put it in there. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Got the plates, you get paper plates out?